Majesty, Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I trust we're all keeping well. Ụmụnne m, afọ m bụ Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hello, and welcome to the Youth Empowerment Show. My name is Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade, your usual host. Right, today we're going to be talking about family finance in these COVID times. We're also going to be talking about universal credit and grants, and obviously how to make money at home, because a lot of people have lost their jobs and some people are at home working, but at the same time you need extra streams of income because of the situation of the world. So now today's topic obviously is around finance, so it has to do with accounting. So we're going to be talking to the experts. We want them to tell us what advice they will be giving us as experts in accounting. Although we've got two experts talking today and two non-experts. So the first person I'm going to be talking to, I'm going to ask her to tell us or advise us on family finance is Titilola Danso.
Hi everyone, my name is Theodora Danso. I'll be speaking to you today about family finances during COVID-19. How is everyone doing? I hope you're coping well. The truth is, COVID-19 has been a difficult time for lots of families. Some family incomes have reduced, some have dropped out and disappeared completely. But you don't need to worry. There is help for you out there. I'm just going to be giving you a few tips about what to do in this situation. First of all, budgeting. You need to have a budget. You seriously need to put one together. You know, a budget is telling your money where to go, not wondering where it went. You need to know what you're paying for. You need to know what you shouldn't be paying for. You need to do a review of your finances. You need to do a sort of MOT, check how your finances are, look at what your outgoings are and your income is. And secondly, you need to check all the direct debits and contracts that you are signed up to. You need to check the companies that you have direct debits with. You need to call them. You need to find out what they are, see if there's any way of canceling some of them if not necessary, or speak to them about contracts and renegotiate. You could get a better deal than you have at the moment. Thirdly, you need to reduce, freeze, or cancel subscriptions that you don't need anymore. You can reduce them. You've got Sky, you've got Netflix, you've got packages that you can reduce. You can, just do something about it. Just check it. Is it still necessary or do you need to cancel? Then another thing is, if you're struggling and not been lucky enough to be put on the government furlough scheme, you may be entitled to receive universal credit. And the way to do that is you go on the government website and apply for it. If you've been made redundant as well, you can apply for universal credits. Fourthly, if you are self-employed or a limited company, it is possible for you to get some support and assistance from the government. For the self-employed companies that can't have access to COVID-19 funds quickly enough, you have grants that have been set up by the government, and you have the bounce back loan scheme as well that has been set up. This is available. Don't struggle alone. Don't get worked up over how you're going to manage your finances. Help is out there. Just reach out, seek information, whatever information you can get that would help you. Look for it and try and get it. And things will get back to normal. It will someday. But while you're going through this, you don't have to do it alone. Just ask questions. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure speaking to you today. Thank you and God bless. Bye.
We've just heard from the first expert, an accountant, Titilola Danso. Now, let's listen to the second accountant. Yes, Chief Ibekwe-Oyebade.
Hello, my name is Ibekwe-Oyebade. I'm an accountant. Just want to remind you, if you're self-employed, there's a second tranche of self-employment income support coming your way in August. So get ready to apply. If you applied for the first one, you'll know it's straightforward. You have your government gateway, you log in, you make the claim when you're asked to. There's also some other help out there. There's still the coronavirus job retention scheme where you get the grants for being furloughed. That's still available, even though it's been reduced and will end in October, but it's still available for employers. Also, if you want to build your business, because this has been a really bad time, if you want to build your business back, then it's most important for you to have the finance. Take out a bounce back loan if necessary. You have to pay it back, but at least you have 12 months and the interest is very low. So you don't start paying until 12 months later, which is great. Maybe the government will even extend it. You use the money to build your business back. You have expenses that you can't pay at the moment, the money will be there. The important thing is, though, when you're self-employed, you most likely use a personal account. You need a business account or else you will not get a bounce back loan. I think a lot of people who are self-employed are missing out on that bounce back loan because they don't have a business bank account. Limited companies almost certainly have a business bank account. Only a few may use their personal bank accounts for business. So please check to see what kind of bank accounts you have. Then apply for the bounce back loan. Or try and open an account with a bank, an accredited bank, who will still give you that loan. Because quite a lot of the accredited banks have actually shut down their lists because they're oversubscribed at the moment. Maybe some of them have even run out of money. So that's it. That's my advice for today. Keep well.
We've just heard from Chief Ibekwe-Oyebade. Thank you very much. That was brilliant. Now, we will be going on a short break. After that, we will be listening to our next two speakers. So meanwhile, let's listen to Nkiru Akpom's video.
Amazing on the beat. Amazing.
Get it. It's time. Girl, I'm looking on point. Nkiru looking on point. Don't bury on point. Yeah. Who be that? Stepping out the place looking like $1 million. Who be that? Sipping with my girl, them all the boys want holla. Who be that? Too much sauce, I'm wearing my Gucci and Prada. He won't collect my number. Make him spend all his money. Don't you hide it from me. Ooh, I could tell somebody. Ooh, I could want somebody. Girl, I'm looking on point. Nkiru looking on point. Don't bury on point. Girl, I'm looking on point. Nkiru looking on point. Don't bury on point. Show yourself. Shy your girl up for the whole night. Hennessy in my head. Temperatures rising. so high. As the DJ playing, people shaking, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're making money, show your face, nah, nah, nah. So I'll make him spend all his money, money. Don't you hide it from me, from me. Ooh, I could tell somebody, body. Ooh, I could want somebody. Girl, I'm looking up fun. Kiro looking up fun. Don't bury on, I'm fine. Girl, I'm looking up fun. Kiro looking up fun. Don't bury on, I'm fine.
See, oh na na na, I don't get you out. I just want to feed, yeah, 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 yeah. She got it all, she got it all. Give me more, I wish you more. I know if you will make a hunt you, make a sample, you make a understand. Gloria, I wanna give you my body, baby girl. So much of me know whatever, yeah. 'Cause I go hold you tight till I will leave you alone.
Girl, I'm looking up fun. Kiro looking up fun. Don't bury on, I'm fine. Girl, I'm looking up fun. Kiro looking up fun. Don't bury on, I'm fine. Girl, I'm looking up fun. Kiro looking up fun. Don't bury on, I'm fine.
Welcome back to the show. We have just listened to Nkiru Akwom's video. Thank you very much, Nkiru. That was brilliant. I enjoyed the music. Thank you. Now, let's listen to Tina Giba, an actress. She's a non-expert. Let's hear from her angle what she has to say about family finance.
Hello, I'm just going to give you some tips on how to manage your finances, especially at these unexpected times. Don't be discouraged. Don't be sad. Everybody is being affected one way or the other financially. Even the government globally are affected. If you are going shopping, for example, learn to stick to the essential things. Write down what you need. As you shop along, keep thinking. If you are used to eating big, for example, as well, reduce your portions. If you are eating 2 or 4 pieces of meat, reduce it to 1 piece. You can augment it with eggs or fish, like eko, like my people will say. If you are still struggling, seek help. There are food banks provided by the government. Some spiritual organizations are running food banks as well. Don't be ashamed to use the service. But be mindful that you don't go there and be greedy. By taking everything and leaving nothing for the next person. Learn to look out for your brothers and sisters. Learn to share with them. There are other ways you can still shop as well. If you are used to going to big supermarkets, look out for valued food items or valued things. Make sure they are still within the use by date. If you need to freeze some, freeze some. Cook the ones you need to cook. Store them up in the freezer. And I know finances can put a strain in relationships within the family circles. Discuss your finance with your partner, with your children. Tell them tough times don't last, but tough people will go far. Look after your mental health. Stay strong.
We've just heard from Tina Giba, the actress. Thank you very much, Tina. That was good. Now, let's listen to Mrs. Ebele Obi. She is a business coach with a science background. She's a public speaker, an upcoming author. She currently runs the Coach Viv network in the UK and also runs a supermarket called Evo in Hendon. Now, let's listen to her and hear from her own angle on family finance.
So I realized a lot of families saved, in various ways. People worked from home, so less travel expense, and also less shopping on clothing because most people worked in their casuals, and there were no social gatherings. There was more cooking at home. As we know, the eat house can be pretty expensive. No holidays, no pampering, no pubs, you know. But anyway, there was still that basic need for shelter, for feeding, and all that. So, how are people still coping? Some families are fortunate to have savings in the bank, and so they're falling back on their savings, which is great as businesses are, opening up bit by bit. But I must say, I'm very proud of the UK government. The furlough scheme was such a beautiful thing, such a great support to individuals, families, companies. It was great use of taxpayers' money, and it went a long way. There were also things like the grants, the bounce back loans, which are of great help as well. And all of the supports out there. Some resorted to food bank from communities, from religious associations, friends and families, and many other supports. People learn skills online, IT skills, baking, painting, and all of that. So going forward, what can families actually do and sustain? Because we need, like the scouts say, we need to be prepared. Nobody saw the pandemic coming, and you can't say what the future holds. And so we must learn to sustain and be ready for eventualities. And so what do? People need to save, save, save. We can't ever overemphasize the power of savings. Save and invest. Stick to your budgets. Learn skills. And the skills learned, magnify them, if possible, scale them up. It gives birth to multiple streams of income, and that can never be overemphasized. So I know a lot of children learn to bake, to knit, to do all sorts of things. People also learn to stick to their budget, cut down on expenses, clear out freezers and fridges, wardrobes. Oh my God. When I cleared my wardrobe, I told my friends, you know what? I think in the next 6 months, I actually will not need to buy any more clothing and stuff. And people did discover from the clear out in their kitchen that they didn't need to shop for maybe a week or two. And so we need to sustain, these great practices and do even more. But more than anything else, teach our children, teach all those in our circle to do the same, to save, to invest, to give support when we can, and be humble to also ask for support when you need it. There are a whole lot out there, the Universal Credit Scheme and all sorts. But let that be our last resort. Let us work on having multiple streams of income, savings, culture, investments, and be there for one another. So what more can I say? I wish you all the best at this period and indeed in the future. And I want to plead and say, please save, save, save. Keep the savings culture going. Keep safe. Stay safe. and keep close to God. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ibekwe-Oyebade. We've just heard from her. Thank you. That was brilliant. Now we've come to the end of today's show. But before we leave, we will have to listen to Abigail Ivan, one of our youths on this platform. We're just encouraging them and empowering them. So now, sit back, relax, and watch Abigail Ivan. I'll see you same time next week. Goodbye.
This is your girl, Abigail. London spec music, I like it. See my baby, love my baby, touch me baby, drive me crazy. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Send me, darling, adore me, sweetie, make me happy. Do me, baby, love you, love you, love you, love you. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Love you, love you, love it, love you. Decent time, make a change. Just relax, think about. Is it, is it, is it, is it? Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam. Do me talam, do me talam, do me talam.
Hi everyone, my name is Her Royal Majesty Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I trust we're all keeping well. Ụmụnne m, afọ m bụ Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade.